Coming to you from Coconino Forest. Beautiful day in Flagstaff. We haven't had much rain, so hoping it either snows or rains for the trees. Just wanted to kind of touch base today and talk about my targeting a little bit more and just what I see around me in the world right now. And I do believe I have been targeted by a fundamental Christian group, or those that call themselves Christians. And I also have come in contact. I was a very open-minded person before all this happened, and I had friends that were pagans, I had friends that were Christians, I had friends that were atheist, I had friends that were agnostic, non-denominational. But most of the people that have been involved with my targeting are supposedly born-again Christians. And I am speaking about my best friends of 20 years. So I am really disillusioned by that whole thing. And, I read the New Testament a couple times. I read the Old Testament when I was in jail. And I can tell you, one of the things that you have to remember, sorry, truck going by, is that the King James Bible was edited by King James, and he was a man. He was a king with an agenda. Anything that is touched by human hands, you're going to have to look at it with discernment. Look at it with logic. Look at it, take it apart. Does it sound true? And there's some beautiful things in all of these books. And I urge anybody, just look around you and see what's happening. If this is being done by fundamentalist Christians, they are playing judge, jury, and executioner. And they are doing exactly what Christ told them not to do. So targeting an individual, pushing them to the point where they commit suicide. Many targeted individuals commit suicide because their foundation is literally, the rug is pulled out from underneath them. And when I sit inside churches and I see a hanging cross with Jesus Christ on it, dripping blood down, I can tell you that if you think this man that came, this is your Son of God, he wanted you to know how he walked in life. His kindness, his compassion, his amazing ability to see the human factor of everything. Not celebrate his death. Celebrate what he did in his life. Be a giving person. Take down your crosses with your Jesus on it, dripping blood in your churches, and do what he would have done and tithe the land over to the homeless. Tithe the church over to the homeless. Don't put your shelters out on the edge of town so that when you drive to church in your Lexus or your BMW or your Lincoln NKZ, you don't have to look at the homeless. This is not what Christ was about. If you have any compassion, look inside of yourself for the change. And, I don't care who did this targeting to me. I don't care if you call yourself a Satanist, a Luciferian, an agnostic, a born-again Christian, a Catholic, whatever it is. What you're doing is wrong. It is harm. Do no harm. If you are so narrow-minded that you can't pick up a Quran, that you can't pick up a Bible, that you can't pick up a book of history, use your intellect. That's what we're here for, to live amongst one another. Put down your religion, put down your culture, put down your things that divide you. Look at the person. Did you first make a drunk and then make a homeless person, and then you're trying to fix it with a bunch of nonprofits that take in enormous amounts of money and can barely give back to the poor? This system isn't working. Quit judging people. You have no right. You have no right to take away somebody's ability to work because you blacklist them because you don't like what they're doing. Stop it. If you're in in an institution, or if you're in a place, a corporation where they are doing things wrong to the people, that the first line workers, the staff workers, speak up. If you're a manager, speak up. If you lose your job, you lose your job. I'm living in my car. Come on, guys. All of this division. I'm reading a book by Dan Jones called The Templars, and it's actually a historical account of what happened. And the hundreds of thousands of people that were killed in the name of Christ is sickening. No different than what you think Muslims are or any other religion. Put that aside. Be a human being. Be for human rights. Do what is correct. Speak up, people. If you're targeted out there and you're afraid, speak up. Speak up. So here's my call to the churches. Tithe your land. Put your shelters downtown. Good for you, Sunshine Rescue Mission, for being downtown in Flagstaff, being right on the corner, right next to all the businesses. Don't hide your shelters so you can go to church in your rich automobile and not have to pass the homeless people. You want to help? It's great to be in a soup kitchen, but go down and talk to somebody sitting on the edge of the road who has been blacklisted, who has been quieted for being a whistleblower or for being a truth seeker. Talk to them, help them, give them a helping hand. If you own a business, go hire them. Come on. Stand up for human rights. We are all here. I don't care what you call yourselves. I don't care what you identify yourself as. This government has some serious problems. Your Bureau of Indian Affairs, your lands are not being kept up. Your recreation halls, they need to be built up for the young people. Our government needs to give money to the Indians and let them use it, the Native Americans, to build their lands back up. If you think your brothers, all these African Americans that are being put in prison, are bad people, you are... Open your eyes, people. You are putting innocents in jail. I'm not saying everyone's innocent. I am saying there is a huge problem. 3 to 7% of the world is running this whole agenda. Just amazing wealth, amazing amounts of wealth. And look what you are doing to your brothers and sisters. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what religion you are. Be a human being and quit doing wrong. So that's my voice of reason today. I hope everyone is well. Try to be positive. I have to go on a rant once in a while when I see this going on, and this is what I see going on. So all those people out in Lenexa, and you know who you are. Lisa and Terry Berggren, is that your name? Ethel's Love Estate Sale, Lance Staves, John Follick of Enchanted Gifts, everyone out at Estancia on 9001 Renner Boulevard. What is your part in this? What is your part in this? Okay, that's what I've got to say. So let's all look in the mirror, and me included, try to be a better person. Try to help people who are down. Don't just go volunteer at the shelters. Fix the problem at a basic level. Don't judge somebody because they're sitting there drinking. Did you make them a drunk? Because you blacklisted them and you targeted them and you made them not work, and then you humiliated them and made them feel bad about what they believed in, and now you're judging them? How dare you? How dare you? So I'm off my soapbox for the day. So, and a big shout out to all my Christian friends, Jeannie Phelps, Lorraine Long, Cheryl Greeny. What kind of friends have you been? Truly, I am asking you what your part is in this. Okay? Love to all of you targeted individuals out there. Stay strong. Get outside. Get exercise if you can. Help one another. And let's all look inside of ourselves at the human factor. So that's my voice of reason today. And have a great day. Bye.